Well, welcome back, all my party people. I know it's been quite a while. Between work and school, the first week of school, you could even tell I just look like a mess. But you know, just been doing stuff to the project car. But today we have an update on the project car's rust situation. So that's what we're gonna dive into today. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but the reason I got rid of my red one was my red Mark IV was because of the rust. On that one, there was actually like a hole that I was able to like stick my hand in and like reach the inner structure of the car, so I got rid of that one. Which brings me to the 337. I got this car because I was gonna say it's supposed to. It does have less rust. It does have less rust, but the problem is rust in any form is still expensive to fix, which is the problem. While I haven't been on YouTube for these past couple weeks, I've been going to a body shop getting a quote to fix my rust. Today, we're gonna look at the rust and I'm gonna let you know how much it costs, and then we might try to put my side skirts back on, temporarily. So one of the few rust spots I do have is, unfortunately, in this front. This is what it looks like here. I have no clue what it looks like behind the fender liner, but that's what it looks like there. See, it's bubbling a little bit, but most of it is pretty solid, it looks like. And then back here, we will be taking the cover off, but yeah, that's no bueno. And then over here on this side, it's actually not terrible. We have this, which, you know, could definitely be worse, but definitely not as bad as the other side. But I, again, have no clue what it looks like behind the fender liner. And then over here, we have this a little bit. Definitely not as bad compared to the other side, but could definitely be better. So I went to the body shop yesterday on Thursday, and also last week on Thursday. So the first week, it was $4 grand, but he said that's a give or take number. He's not totally sure because of the fact that the side skirts are blocking the rust. So said, if you want, come back in a week if you're serious about this, and we could take your side skirts off and actually take a look. We'll let you know what the real price is going to be. So that's what I did yesterday. They took the side skirts off, and that's why I have to put them back on temporarily, with 2 new front fenders too, because the bottoms are rusted. 2 new front fenders painted, side skirts painted and repaired, rockers repaired and painted. It's going to be right around $3,600 before tax and $3,922.77 after tax, which I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. Do you think, like, would you pay that kind of price? The only reason I'm thinking it may be worth it is because it's a 337. It may be worth something one day, because there's 20ths that have no rocker rust and have most of their parts. And if you don't know what a 20th is, they're the special edition that came in the Black Magic Pearl, the Amoa Yellow, and the Jazz Blue. Those sell for about $10K in good condition, not even great condition. So I'm thinking, right, that if I repair the rust now and start restoring this thing to its full glory, eventually it will be worth more than what I paid for it and what I'm going to put into it. So I would love to hear your thoughts down below on what you think is a good idea for this car. But now, in the meantime, we're going to try to put my side skirts back on. So the way these side skirts is not like a usual side skirt. Like, I'm used to watching people like Adam LZ, Jimmy Oaks, Prison Mike, where their side skirts, right, kind of just have maybe some screws or bolts that are in the front fender well and the rear fender well. Well, Volkswagen, I don't know if that was even OEM, but usually what they do is they have some tabs that mount under the body of the car, and otherwise, as you can see, they just seal it right to the car, which is kind of odd, but That's how they do it. So right now I am on the ground to try and find the oh yeah, so the locations to put the, I'm assuming this is where the side skirts mount. Which, this is funny. So you see how the car is coated from factory with like its corrosion protection? It looks like they spray it straight over the side skirt. That is interesting. Anyway. Oh, it's, yeah, look at the damage more over here. Look at that. Anyway. Alright. So what my plan of attack is, it looked like the previous owner did this too. I'm not gonna clean the sealant off. Listen, they're just gonna come off. I'm not gonna be bothered hard mounting this, right? So I think what my plan of action is gonna be is to, I'm actually just gonna clean the sealant off really well, right? And I'm gonna clean the side skirts, and then I unfortunately could only buy one roll of 3M tape because it looked like somebody stole all the other packs from Walmart. So what I'm gonna do is clean this, clean the sealant, clean the side skirt, and then I'm gonna put little strips, like, I don't know, probably strips this long down the side skirt so I have enough for both sides. Mount it, put the bottom screws in, and just call it a day for now, just so like when I go to car shows and shit, you don't see this for the time being until I decide to fix it or not. So I think that is the plan. That is going to be the plan. I also need to get this fixed too, this little rust patch here, but maybe they would fix that for me. Maybe they would fix that when I get my rockers done. So yeah, I think that's the plan. A couple days later. I just wanted to give you guys a little update. So obviously in the video I was having issues mounting the skirts, but yesterday I wanted to drive the car, so I was like, let's put the skirts on. So you know, I got this one on. See, this one's on, it's fine, it's pretty sturdy because this one has 3 mounting tabs, right? The other one only had one in the center, but I was like, you know, it's fine, that tape held that one on, this one should be okay, right? Go somewhere, I get to my destination, have both side skirts, I come home, I inspect the left side skirt, I'm like, oh yeah, that's sturdy. Look at this one, what's not there? The side skirt. Yeah, so the side skirt flew off somewhere on 95, the highway, so now I am both on the search for a passenger side skirt and a cheaper quote. Not a cheaper quote, but I don't know. Let's end this video.